This ain't my business, but I just know about it.
Yeah.
Hello world. We back again with a special Sunday edition. Yeah. Let's let this serenade right quick.
I'ma come pull up on you, jacking me your latitude. I already know your latitude. Plus you got a bad attitude. I'm the type of nigga that's gon' cheat when I get mad at you. And you looking stupid, all these hoes they gon' laugh at you. She said, "Ten, you dirty bitch. How could you go for my friend?" She had called me handsome, bought me food, and then I beat it in. She said, "Did you use a condom?" Of course I don't do skin. Then she welcome me back with open arms. That's how that story is. Niggas talking about pushing peas, I push a pound of pussy. My Spanish bitch get hit with dick, and now she screaming out the lane. My new bitch got the best location. Her crib by a circuit. Stop and pick up me a backward, then you know I'm on the way. My ex was a Pisces, she was like me in the worst way. Honestly, I'm blaming her for how I treat you on stage. Hit him, then dismiss him. Ain't no time to stay around the play. This nigga lick my favorite bitch, she play a role and stay a play. 100 hoes inside my phone, still I wanna see the day. My college bitch, she with the shit, but right now she at Georgia State. My bougie bitch can't take no dick, but when she out, she ought to stay. My newest bitch, my coolest bitch, right now she fixing me a play. I'ma come pull up on you, just give me your latitude. I already know your latitude. Plus she got a bad attitude. I'm the type of nigga that's gon' cheat when I get mad at you. You looking stupid, all these hoes, they gon' laugh at you.
We like to welcome y'all to another episode of That Ain't My Business,
But let's talk about it.
the podcast. And I'm your boy Nesto the Dunn, your favorite co-host.
And me, man, it's your boy, man, PTB Ugly Man, the myth, the legend, the voice of this here great ratchet city.
Yes, sir. It's your boy Robert Bruchon, Pac-Man, the hood's voice boss. And today we have here with us
Megan Gallagher.
Megan Gallagher. Okay.
Hold on, screw me. Your last name Gallagher?
Yeah.
Like the video game?
What video game?
You remember Gallagher? You never had a Taurus?
That woman ain't that old?
Yeah, no, I was born in 96.
Oh, damn, I'm older than her.
Damn, son, you young.
Shit, that's a...
Well, Gallagher is an old arcade game. They used to be shooting
Yeah, 'cause I
spaceships
ain't know
and
what
shit.
the hell
You old enough to be
Gallagher
her
was
daddy.
myself.
No, the hell I ain't.
Yes, you is old enough to be her dad.
Both of my daughters 19. How the hell I'm old enough to be her dad?
If you had them when you was 11.
God damn.
Yeah, you ain't made a point.
That's outrageous.
Yeah.
So how you doing today, Miss Gallagher?
I'm good about you.
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, man. So what brings you over here with us people?
People.
Yeah, other people. Cause we some ignorant people.
Nah, you ignorant people.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
I'm ignorant. Yeah.
You ignorant people.
I'm ignorant people.
I'm grown.
Yeah, I've been delivered.
Yo, you grown and you been delivered.
Yeah.
What
Yes,
about
Lord,
you? You
yeah.
still be tripping? You were born in 96.
I guess so. I think I would be ignorant.
That's what I'm talking about. Fuck you talking about. You hear me? I ain't out here by myself.
Anything after 95, they live.
They lie.
Yeah.
They got
Yes,
live
Lord.
after 95.
Lie, yeah, I got live at 95.
Alright, so look, you know, I linked up Miss Megan. You know, she was talking to me about starting this little deal over here, cause come to find out she a resident of Queensborough neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
So she was talking to me about doing this little deal over here. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, cause I'm gonna let her kind of talk about it and let the people know what we trying to get going on. And then I got a couple questions for you, because we was talking and you was telling me that like you used to help your mother out.
Yeah. She used to run a food bank out in our church in Cedar Grove off of 75th. So.
Okay, so you was operating in City Grove too.
I just went there for church. But
Okay. So you say y'all ran a food bank, and you was telling me something about a soup kitchen as well.
yeah, I just volunteer at the one. It's off of Levi Street. It's a soup kitchen. You just can go up there and like volunteer whenever you want.
What is a soup kitchen? Cause look, I used to play this game. It was called Gangster.
What?
Yeah, it was a game. It was called Gangster. I used to play it on the computer, and when they used to have like little spots, like the gangsters, like the mob gangsters and shit, they used to run little soup kitchens.
Oh, you
and
talking about
shit
that
like
type of gangster?
So I always wanted to know what was a soup kitchen. What is a soup kitchen?
It's where homeless people can go and get free food like 3 times a day.
So they just feed them soup?
No.
Nah, they just call it soup.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess when it started, that what they was feeding.
You talking
and
about
that's
the
where
one
the name come
downtown,
from.
right?
Yeah, it's like off of Old Downtown.
So what credentials
Yeah.
do you gotta have to come get some soup from the soup kitchen?
Well, I go eat down there all the time.
I don't know. They don't.
Oh, she talking about showing them office.
I go eat down there all the time. And right there at the Hope Connection.
Yeah, that's literally right there. I don't know. I don't know what they ask you. I just volunteer there, so I don't be.
Oh, so I can you think I can get some soup?
Probably. You probably could get some soup if they are serving it.
They want your last 4 digits of your social.
For real?
That's it. That's all. And the food be good. I go eat there all the time.
Man, anything good when you're hungry.
I mean, hey, they can cook, man. They can cook. Hey, whoever be cooking that food is raw.
What the dishes be?
The dishes, I mean, you get you some meatloaf sometimes. Sometimes it's fried
They
chicken.
use red gravy or brown gravy.
They give you red gravy.
What if the people got bad stomachs?
I guess I don't know. They don't eat it. I don't know. I know whatever
They
they
give
come
them
out
sugar.
here with, I'm gonna eat it. I ain't got time to be worried about nobody else eating because I'm there for my small portion of meal so I can eat and go.
Portion of meal.
More
Hey,
for you, huh?
So look. Did you want to tell the people what we were talking about?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I just pretty much starting like a startup to clean up the community because since I moved here, I go walk my dog and I noticed like there's a lot of trash in the area and I was like, maybe I should like go pick up trash while I'm walking my dog, and thought about like getting more outreach, but I don't know anybody here, so that's why I reached out to Robert because I was like, I thought he was from here. He told me you're from Lakeside.
Yeah, I'm from Lakeside.
Okay, my bad. So.
I mean, Lakeside is a place of its own, so technically, you can say that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So I thought about getting a group of people, just doing like sections of Queensborough throughout like the months. I mean, because I work like 60 hours a week, so it's kind of in the work. It's an idea for right now.
You know a good place for y'all to go?
Where?
What them apartments in Motown called?
I'm not talking about Motown. I'm talking about Queensborough.
Clear Horizon, what they call it?
Well, hold on.
She
wait.
want to clean up Queensborough. This
I'm
her
from
I'm
there.
saying that's a place that need to be cleaned up. What them apartments called? Illinois Projects?
That place ain't got no trash on the ground.
They got trash. Not the people trash. Oh,
Nah,
no,
don't do
take
that.
that back.
Yeah,
It be
Oh,
doing
you
trash.
talking about the way too much going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, we ain't talking about that kind of trash. So basically, you want to start an initiative to get a group of people together to clean up the neighborhood.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, because I walk my dogs a lot through Queensborough too. Cause I go to Queensborough sometime and walk my dog.
You walk your dog?
Yeah, through Queensborough, I walk my dog.
Oh, you
through
be going to
Queensborough.
find your dog.
I have to go find them too. But yeah, man, I think a lot of times people don't know how small, simple shit can change the area you in. You know what I mean? Like first off, we need these city councilmen to put some lights on these streets in these in the rural areas, what y'all call the ghetto. What y'all
All right,
call
let's
the
fix
hood.
this. Let's fix this because we're going to stop saying the rural area. That's the country, my brother.
I
This
mean-
is the urban.
Well, urban, whatever you want to call it. Shout out to Pac-Man because he gonna give me the right pronunciation. Because but coming along with the initiative she want to start, that's a great thing because if it look cleaner and they put some lights in the neighborhood, you heard me, it won't be so dark. Then so much bad stuff won't happen in the dark. You feel me? But yeah, like we gotta do that because I help you clean up. I help you. I got you.
So basically, you saying thieves come out in the night or something?
I know. I go outside at night.
You a thief?
Nope, I'm a freak.
Well, they do
Nope.
say that too. They say freaks come out at night.
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie about that. Just Lord George. You know what I'm talking about?
I know that.
Hey, so look. We were talking, and we were basically kind of talking about how this city, in certain neighborhoods, like this neighborhood and surrounding neighborhoods, how it come to be, right? And we was talking about how it kind of like went from like Queensborough for say Queensborough used to be like an all white neighborhood.
Yeah.
And do you want to can you like expound on like the history of how it went from being an all white neighborhood to like the condition that it's in today?
Yeah, a lot of black folks moved in. We just gonna call a spade a spade. Every neighborhood that a lot of black folk moved to, it get rough, look rough.
So that's called white flight. So you have, especially so with it being more diverse now, you don't see it, but like the most recent one with Shreveport is like Newcastle, which is out in Southern Hills.
Yeah.
When it first was built, you had a lot of white people in. Then you have, of course, a lot of black people being more diverse and like, hey, okay, I'm gonna move this. And now when you go to Newcastle, it's mainly black people, right? Mm-hmm. So it's white flight is when it's a predominantly white neighborhood. During desegregation, of course, people can move wherever they wanted to move, but white people didn't like that because racism, and they were like, now I'm gonna go. And so, of course, they ain't having money, they go move to somewhere further out. And then, of course, they pay taxes, and that's why, that's why the street lights are on, because they have more money, and so they're going to put more money where the taxes are being paid at. Mm-hmm. And so with them moving out, of course, they have this negative connotation towards it, because like, oh, hey, all these black people live there. Oh, there's all this crime, all this stuff, and it's like, no, have an open mind. So that's the reason why Queensborough has put this negative light on there, when realistically it's just a neighborhood.
Okay, so with you being living in Queensborough, have you witnessed a lot of crime going on? Or?
No, like maybe like shootings, but shootings happen everywhere in Shreveport. So it don't matter where you're at, you can get shot in plain daylight on Uri Drive. So
Yeah.
I don't have my neighbors are really cool. They're like older people. They live there since their whole lives. Or they living there for the past 20 years, and they watch out for me, and I watch out for them. And I mean, I don't see anything besides like maybe speeding, but I do that. Mm-hmm. So
yeah. The music get it going. You don't even thinking. You just rolling.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, I'm a speed demon. I have a heavy foot.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna tell them next time I get pulled over. Say I got a heavy foot.
You stay getting them letters in the mail, don't it?
Huh?
Them letters in the mail.
No, they gotta catch me first.
Nah, they send letters.
She said she don't speed in the school zone.
No, you want speed in the school zone.
Oh no, I don't do that. No, I'm good on that. Everywhere else, y'all speed, but not in school zones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 'cause that danger. You can't be out here and endangering the kids. I'm gonna have something to say about that.
Fuck them kids.
Oh Lord. So yeah. So when it come to crime, like what's your beliefs on like what causes crime then? Because I heard you say this just another neighborhood or whatever. So I would assume that you don't think that crime is what's the word I'm looking for? It's like basically you don't think that crime is because of the fact that of who the people is. So I want to know what you think, like what causes the crime. I just put it like that.
The meth in the water.
The what?
Don't worry about it. You ain't hear about that neither, did it?
What? I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a real thing though.
What did you say? What did you say?
He said the meth in the water.
Our water was contaminated with meth for a long time before they told us.
I did not know that. Now I'm going to research that.
Still contaminated with meth.
Huh?
It's still contaminated with meth.
Is what? What?
Contaminated.
Yeah, that's why.
Contaminated.
That's why. If you go to my house, you ain't gonna see nothing but water bottles and stuff like that.
Well, I'm not a drug addict, but the water don't bother me.
That water used to be good out the water hole when we lived out
Yeah,
I just put it on ice.
Water.
But I tell you something, y'all. A lot of people don't know that. When the crime spiked, I believe in like the 90s or such.
Lead.
It was a lot of lead in the water.
Yep.
And then after they got rid of the lead in the water, the crime
rate
started
dropped.
to decrease.
That was wrong with these babies. They
Yeah,
milk babies.
Scientifically, when you have a lot of metals inside your system, it tends to make you act more aggressive.
Really? I didn't know that. I don't know the scientific reasons behind it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it affects or whatever the case may be, but I just know that I've read that a bunch of times. Like when you have an increase in metals in your system, it makes you tend to act more aggressively, and as a child, it makes your brain develop slower.
Oh, so you think 50 Cent real aggressive? Because he got 9 pieces of metal in him.
This man is a wild man.
Whoa, we got wet in him.
He got shot 9 times, so you should. Don't worry about
But
it.
yeah, so like I was saying, what do you think? Or the underlying causes of crime, or what makes crime happen?
So I think the biggest thing is education. So a lot of people don't put into it, but it's like that's why I got into ASAP Shreveport, was because it was like they were talking about crime and like, okay, the biggest contributor to decreasing crime is education. So the more you learn about things, the more I don't explain it.
Ignorance of the law is no excuse.
It's not ignorance of the law, but like if I'm more knowledgeable about certain things, I'm not gonna pay attention to or pay into it about stuff. And then also it leads to better jobs. And then if I have a good job, I don't have time.
What is that? That shit happened.
What's that wrong?
Yo, cup, nigga. My phone fell. Man, back to the script.
Oh, okay.
So
Man, pay me some paper towels.
Quick question. You ever stood in front of a judge before?
yeah.
Okay. Well, like, was it I've stood in front of buku judges, and all of them ask me the same questions. They say, well, they ask me a question, and after I answer it, then they tell me this. They ask you, what's the highest grade you completed? Then once you tell them, and they ask you, do you know what you're being charged with? And then you be like, you don't know. They will tell you ignorance of the law is no excuse when you're standing in front of the judge.
Really?
Like, dead serious.
Yeah, but I don't think she was talking about. I think she was kind of talking about like,
If they knew the consequences behind it, they wouldn't do it.
No. I think she's more talking about if you're educated in certain fields, then your
less
line,
likely.
your line of thinking is going to less likely be one of crime only.
Okay.
Anyway, you will tend to even if you were to crime, the type of crime you would do would be different.
Like Puff Daddy.
Whoa. No diddy.
I mean, he's smart as fuck. He love to fuck. I mean, my bad. Go back to the situation. No diddy.
That ain't my business.
But let's talk about it. Go ahead.
So why do you believe that education is have you what have you seen that make you believe that education will be the biggest deterrence to crime?
Well, there's a lot of studies that go out there that say like the people that are more educated, there's gonna be lesser crime, or the people like when they push education. So like when you look into like especially like countries outside of the U.S. or cities that even have higher educations, they have lower crime rates. So there's like a study behind it. So it's not just being like, oh, this is what I think. Is that there's actual studies that have proved that hey, when you have a higher education, not 10 times out of 10, but most of the time you have lower crime rates.
All right, so let me ask you this: do you believe that what's going on for as this city and this state and in the states across the country? Do you believe that there's like a conspiracy to not educate people or to leave people dumb, basically?
Yeah, I can see it. Like I can see it because it's easier to manipulate somebody, especially when you have like an agenda to do. Like, I can manipulate you to think this, so I can go and it'd be easier for me to do whatever I need to do, especially with the government. So,
But
does that make sense?
yeah, because whoever control the TV, man, they control the masses. So you know what I mean. So propaganda is easily spread. But me, I kind of got like, I'm gonna play devil's advocate because I think now with the flow of information and with the way things are now, I don't think that, because I think it's more of us educated now than it was back then.
I disagree.
If they wasn't allowed to read, then you feel me? Like now there's more educated black people in America than it was back then.
I disagree.
How?
Well, all you gotta do is go back to the 60s and you can see those children. They actually they were way further educated on not only with arithmetics and reading and stuff like that, but they were also educated about who they were and what was their goal. You look at a child in the 60s, these were 4-5-year-olds in class, and they can recite. They could read good. They can recite their names. They can recite damn near their purpose. You know what I'm saying? Kids nowadays, it's not close.
But no, they
you
are,
had people like Malcolm X who read the entire dictionary and encyclopedia and things like that.
Because they ain't had no damn computer, no phone, no YouTube, no TikTok, no Pornhub, none of that.
Hold on, you're going to my point that those are distractions.
Hold on,
that are holding us.
Okay, hold on. This is what I'm saying.
But it's people still doing the same thing.
What I mean by this, like now we are. It's more of us educated than back then. Should I say it like that?
No.
For the simple fact of you have to think about the times and as the generation passed and as time evolved. Now back then they didn't have the technology that.
But guess what? You got the technology now. People ain't doing shit with it. People got the information now and ain't doing nothing with it.
Listen.
The information now, but they ain't using it.
Hold on. That is what makes them smarter.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does. It makes.
That make you a dumbass. No, you got all this information. Ain't
let
doing
me finish. It makes them smarter, but now it's more educated now than it was back then.
Cap.
Okay.
So I think you're like mistaking it because like they have access to education, but I mean, I'm just saying in general, not a certain person, but like people have access to more education than they did back then. Yeah. But when you look at it, like he said, the kids now these days, like a lot of people don't know how to read, or they like are slow to reading.
Point no elbow.
So I think you're mixing it up.
Boy, don't play with me,
Yeah,
boy.
That boy read like Floyd Mayweather.
The literacy rate today is a lot worse than it was 20, 30 years ago. 40 years ago.
I mean, of course,
50 years ago.
But see, what you still have to put in. You still have to put in mind that nowadays, a lot of the arithmetic you don't need it because of the technology. That's what I'm saying. Like, so we'll put it like this: we have more access to things now than they did back then.
Yeah, we might
more
got
access. More access to things than they did access.
We might got. It might be a lot of access as far as like information on the internet and things like that. But when you have trouble reading and comprehending, then all the access don't mean a damn thing because you don't know what the fuck you reading.
You hear what I said? Right. They were smarter, of course, but the access to information is way better now than it was back then.
But what does that good does that do you
if you're not gonna use the information?
But what I'm saying is the number of black people that's educated in this country now is super. It's super.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. Back then, yes, it do because
no, it don't.
What you call
more people now?
What you call educated?
That don't mean that.
What do you call educated? You talking about somebody that got a degree, or somebody that read some shit on the internet that might not even be true?
Listen,
what you call educated?
I'm talking about you got way more black institutes as far as colleges than you.
No, you don't. It's the same amount.
No, you don't.
It's really less because some of them probably closed.
As times passed, you talking about the 60s, I'm talking about now.
Right.
As time done passed,
actually it was more back then.
Decreased. But
you just said it's more now.
No, in the 90s. Listen, like far as the last about 5-10 years. But far as the 90s and the 80s goes, man, there was way more people in black colleges back then.
You just said
okay. Now you're making our point.
No, you talking. He spoke about the 60s
because there's less people going to college now.
No,
you speaking about the 60s.
The point is the percent
in the 50s. I'm speaking about the 90s and the 80s.
The percentage
because they said enrollment is at an all-time low. This is all schools, black, white, brown, whatever.
The percentage of educated black people was a lot higher than it is today. That's what I keep telling people. Black people all around is in much worse shape than we've ever been since what it was, Reconstruction. Ain't that what it was called?
What you talking about since what? Since integration?
Nuh-uh.
You talking about after the Civil War?
Segregation.
No,
Not segregation,
Reconstruction.
integration.
No, Reconstruction.
Segregation is taking you apart. Integration is bringing you
Yeah, I
together.
ain't talking about none of that. I'm talking about Reconstruction. I'm talking about when they
The Reconstruction period.
yeah, that's the period I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like after that, black people has been on decline in damn near every category you can think of. Period. Our ownership, we had the most ownership right after slavery. Right. Right now, if you look at the black ownership of America, it's at like 0.1 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I think back then it was like 1% or some shit like that. It was in that little range. So we haven't got better.
That's because my homicide and all that. Shout out to all my people.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it got nothing to do with other people. It got more to do with us.
So basically, that's my point.
That is who I said it was. Cause she just tagged it.
Okay, that's your point. So you said
Man, that's a nigga.
I know you lying. But yeah.
That's why that's your type though.
Okay, speaking of he say that's a nigga. This what this is, this Pride Month. Right.
Oh,
There you go. This Pride Month.
shout out to all the LGBTQ and the rest of the alphabets.
Yeah, so you know, what's your stance on like Pride Month? How you feel about, you know, pride in the LGBTQIA community? We was working on doing something with them. We had some type of program going on that we was supposed to be setting up, but shit, I don't know what happened with that, to be honest with you. But yeah, what's your stance on that?
I mean, I let people do what they want to do. Like,
I know that's
not
right.
my business.
I don't know. You said that kind of quiet, like you was
I'm
scared
sorry.
to say it.
Let me speak in the microphone. What they do in their bedroom is not my business because I'm not in their bedroom.
I know that's right.
Okay. so look.
It's not bothering me. So why am I stressed over it?
So you for same-sex marriage and things like that?
Yeah.
I asked because you know it was talks amongst the Supreme Court about getting rid of that thing like that. You seen that?
No.
Yeah, they was talking about they was thinking about getting rid of that.
The transform.
They was thinking about getting rid of that. So so do you feel like that'll be a knock on our liberties if something like that was to come about?
Yeah, because they have already like reversed Roe versus Wade, and so it's just kind of like a domino effect. Because if they're gonna take that away, why can't they reverse other amendments and things like that? So I think it opens up like a gateway to the government being able to be like, psych, let me take this away. Psych, let me take that away. Because I can. Because let me overturn it, or let me go and visit this again, even though we've already visited it and already made an amendment. Like, that's what I'm saying. They are able to make the masses, like, I guess, more stupid, so they can manipulate them.
So you let me ask you. You know we got an election coming up now. You ain't got to answer this. You don't want to answer this. But we got an election coming up, and we got old Joseph Biden, and we got old Donald J. Trump, right?
Shout out to Trump.
Who are you a fan of either? Do you?
Not really, no. I don't think either one of them were really good at all.
You don't like neither one of them?
No.
So what is it about them that you didn't like?
So during the 2016 campaign and in 2020, Trump, like, he doesn't really represent a lot of the real Republican ideals, like an actual true Republican or conservative. He's more showboating, kind of more like reality TV. Let me get your attention. And that's the reason why I think he gets a lot of like the vote or like a lot of attention, because it's like, oh, I'm attention grab. That's pretty much what politics is right now. It's just like attention grabbing. Like, let me see who could be more absurd. And the same thing with like the Democrat side. It's like, let me see who could be more absurd, kind of thing. And Joe, he's like damn near like 80 something. Yeah. So it's, I don't know. I think you should have somebody younger and like that actually can make more conscious decisions in there. And then Joe, especially Democrats, they put on this persona that they're for other people, but they're not. Like I said, they have people in their pockets. They have money, people with money in their pockets, and that's their hands are tied on a lot of things. So they make promises to the people, for the people, but realistically, once they get into like office, a lot of them turn around and don't, do what they was promised. And then the people that are really for the people like Bernie Sanders, AOC, things like that, they don't get that hype from like the actual party because they don't accept like not bribe money, but like they're not really big on like the PAC money.
They don't accept corporate PAC money.
Yeah.
I know this might sound crazy, but you want to know what I really think will help this country? If we had a white woman president from the hood. I'm dead ass here. Like, she white, but she from the hood. You heard me? And she president. Man, the country.
Catch me outside, girl?
No, not her. Not her.
Why you feel like that'll benefit the country?
Because, look, she white, right? She got the complexion for the protection.
Kylie Joe?
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't say...
She ain't from the hood, but the hood...
hood been in her. Now, what I'm saying is, first off, she got the complexion for the protection, right? Mm-hmm. Not only that, she from the hood, so she fuck with the homies. She gonna have this motherfucker tight right 1 year.
You know why I need to be president? Craig Lee. That's why I need to be president.
Yeah, y'all people are wild people.
That's right.
So look, cause me and this fella next to me yesterday, not yesterday, I'm talking yesterday. On last podcast, we kind of had a little discussion we was having, and so I wanted to kind of ask your opinion on this. What do you think about what's going on over there in the Middle East right now between Israel and Palestine?
I think it's pretty much genocide. So you have a lot of people that come in there. So Palestinians have lived there for thousands of years, and then in the past 70 years, Israel, people that were promised that land from the U.S. and from Germany whenever World War II ended, came over there, and pretty much you have a lot of accounts from like local Palestinians that they kicked them out of their house, or they accepted them in their house, like, hey, you guys can come and live with us, and then they kick them out. Like the Israel people will kick the Palestinians out, so a lot of them are displaced. So yeah, I think it is a lot of propaganda on Israel's side, and then of course, I mean, they talk about Hamas and the terrorist, but a lot of times, like they're like, oh, they're here, and then they'll bomb them just for an excuse to bomb them. But it's most of them are not in like Palestine right now. I'm pretty sure they're probably like in Saudi Arabia. So
yeah, so you feel like they use Hamas as an excuse to attack the actual Palestinian people.
It's 7:00.
yes.
Okay.
Kind of like how America used Saddam Hussein to go over there and kill him for the papacy, but we ain't gonna get loud.
But hold on. I'm finna tell you something that's interesting about Saddam Hussein. I don't know. Do you remember who came to Congress and asked the United States to invade Iraq?
Mm-mm.
It was a man by the name of Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yahoo. Yeah, over there, the dude over there in Israel.
He came to Congress and he asked us to attack Iraq, right? But I'm gonna tell you the craziest thing about it. His country didn't fight alongside us when we went in. Matter of fact, that country hasn't fought alongside us since the Cold War in any altercation that we had inside the Middle East. So it kind of befuddles me when people say that is our biggest ally. I just want to know how. Do you think you have any insight on how that they could be our biggest ally?
I think it's back to like World War II and them, like a lot of them being displaced, or like the concentration camps and people feeling sorry for them. And so it's like, okay, cool. Like, we don't want to be on the side of Hitler, so let me be your friend. And that's why they're our ally. And then also, I'm pretty sure they funded a lot of things as well, like sent aid to us. And so, of course, their money is in our pockets kind of thing. So, of course, like, if my money is in your pocket, I'm going to control how you use it because when I want to come back and come get my money, it's kind of like, I'd rather be on the side that's not, how to explain it? They don't want to be on the side that's associated with Hitler because it's like they'll pull that card, like being like, oh, well, you don't want to support the Jews, oh, you're anti-Semitic, oh, you're a Nazi. And it's like, yeah, let's not. So I think that's the reason why we, as a country, have not been like, hey, you should stop this, you're being a dickhead. So
yeah, and it's wild to me though, because we've had presidents before this when they try to do little wild stuff that have stepped in, and you know what I'm saying. But when I helped Joe Biden talking, I ain't gonna lie, this is why I can't vote for him. I'm just gonna be out of the way honest. I can't vote for him because he tells it proudly. He say he's a proud Zionist, and if it wasn't in Israel, then he would have to make one. And things of that sort, you know what I'm saying? So, I just don't like when my money go to killing kids and women, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you gonna be hitting up some militants or something like that, even though I might not agree with it, I can look past that.
Man, the good gotta suffer for
I can look past that.
I mean,
actually, that's a war crime. Anytime you attack, it's called what it is? What's the word I'm looking for?
Casualties of war.
Not at all.
Collateral damage.
Not at all. It's fuck. Basically, anytime you put out war on a whole population instead of just the militants inside of that population. Collective punishment. Yeah. It's called collective punishment. That's a war crime. You cannot do that. That's just like if America went and attacked some and somebody wanted to come get some get back. None of us in this room had nothing to do with what went down. But say they come bomb Queensborough and Lakeside and all the projects. Like, you killed us for what?
A miracle.
We had nothing to do with this.
You died for your country.
That's what called terrorism. That's when they started their war on terrorism, because Bin Laden they sent them people over to hit a civilian center.
George Bush did that.
That had them hit a civilian center that had nothing to do with. It wasn't a military target. We called that terrorism. So when somebody turn around and do the same thing with our money. I feel like it's terrorism in the same.
But what you think America did when they went over there to Iraq? They was over there killing babies and cheering and everything. They were bombing everything because they ain't had no uniforms. They were dressed like civilians, so they had to kill everything in a way. That's a miracle. America ain't never won a war.
That's not true.
What war we won? We didn't win Vietnam.
We pretty much ended it in Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yeah, but I'm saying
ended that shit real fast.
But then we didn't win on the ground over there in Iraq. We lost more soldiers than them.
Okay, well, say we ain't won no current war.
We ain't won.
Yeah, we ain't won wars currently, but we was kicking ass.
Who had we kicked?
All damn near every war before World War II.
Man, manipulation of motherfuckers.
Including World War II.
Okay.
Well, if we ain't win World War II, we wouldn't be a world power right now.
I mean, that's because we went and took 1,000.
You just said we didn't win. I'm telling you, we won though.
We didn't win. We did not win.
You remember we was talking about education and
we ain't win.
And how we not as educated as we.
So who lost the most soldiers?
We didn't.
You talking about that time with Hitler?
I'm talking about the time with Hitler and everything.
Shit, man, America ain't won now. They ain't won now.
I mean,
man, we 0-30.
Well, how we the superpower of the world?
Manipulation. That's a myth.
What's a myth?
That we just like the biggest, baddest thing in the world. That's a myth.
That's bull fucking shit.
Anybody
we the biggest, baddest thing in the world.
We stopped being the biggest, baddest thing when everybody else started getting nuclear weapons.
Cap. We the biggest, baddest thing in the world.
Tell Russia that I can't tell. Shit.
Nigga, Russia can't fuck with us.
Tell China that.
China can't fuck with us.
Right.
Look, now China is on a trajectory. China is on a
That's Robert China.
North Korea.
Robert saying that China.
North Korea.
Say Putin. That's Robert talking that shit about you. Now
Hey,
Putin ain't got nothing to do with that.
Hey, yeah, not who? That's him. I ain't got nothing to do
He
with that.
said North Korea. That's one of the weakest fucking.
North Korea.
countries in the
Hey,
world.
say, hey, Kim Young Jong. You know you had your uncle and them and your dad and them and your brother and them knocked off. He said I ain't got nothing to do with
Ain't
that.
got nothing to do with
That's
that. I
one-
fuck with Denny Rodman. I ain't got nothing to do with
That's
that.
one of the weakest countries in the world. Russia can't fuck with us. They can't hold our water.
Huh?
China is on a trajectory to surpass us, but at this point in time, they ain't fucking with us neither. And what people forget is we're not alone. We got NATO. You dig what I'm saying?
Trash.
So, trash my
And
ass.
NATO tired of America.
tell you something.
Man, NATO tired of America, bro. NATO tired of
We
America.
literally protect everything. If you go to war with any country in NATO, you by default go to war
Well, with
us.
America, y'all know.
Why would you be tired of that?
They tired of
that
this
type
bullshit
of
with America.
protection?
They tired of America.
You'll never be tired of that type of protection. Do you know why Israel, the country we talking about, is able to do whatever they want to do when the whole fucking entire world is against them right now, including some of our allies? Almost everybody is sick of their ass because America say, God damn it, you can do it.
All right.
Well, America say no matter what, we got Israel back. We going on national stage saying this, right? So the fact that that country can stand single-handedly along with us and ain't nobody gonna buck them because of us, they go to show you ain't nobody fucking with us.
Okay.
They might talk their little shit from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they ain't never touched our soul.
Yes, they have. They touched it, shit, digitally. Shit.
Yeah, but that's a different type of warfare. We can do the same thing and probably have.
Hey, man, we ain't ready for Russia.
Just make sure y'all vote for Trump this November.
Yeah, man.
What make you think we ain't ready for Russia? What would make you think that?
Man, Vladimir Putin is a killer.
And-
Biden ain't no
That
killer.
man ain't no taekwondo.
Biden ain't no killer.
Man, you sound
Vladimir
crazy.
Putin is a
All
killer.
people killers.
Biden ain't no
with
killer.
that shit.
Man, Biden is a mummy.
Man, you crazy.
That man like a
Biden is
mummy.
Biden is a real war hawk too.
Nah, he ain't Vlad. Vladimir Putin had to kill nigga with his bare hand, man. Up there in that Russia, man. Great War over there with them people, man. Vladimir Putin a real killer, man. Biden ain't no killer, man. Biden ain't no killer.
Education is elevation.
Man, Biden ain't no killer, man. Vlad a killer. Wow. Big dog. He crawled through the snow, man. You didn't see how they had to train and crawl through the snow? What?
Ooh, man.
America told Vladimir Putin to ceasefire. Vladimir said, fuck y'all. We gonna bomb this bitch till we can't no more. That's our land.
I tell you what, if Ukraine was in NATO before, I guarantee he wouldn't have did this shit. That's why he did it.
That's why he did it, because he ain't want America that close to him.
Correct.
Yeah. But still though, Ukraine is part of the Soviet Union. That's Russia, man. Ukraine, that's Russia. That's part of the Soviet Union, bro. That's Russia land, man. Vlad said that's Russia, man. You better get an old map. That's Russia, bro.
For Ukraine?
Yeah.
So
That's
you telling
Russia.
me Ukraine ain't a sovereign country?
They probably think they sovereign now, but that's Russia, bro. That's
Yeah,
Russia.
just like Texas was Mexico.
Yeah, that's Russia. Just like Texas belong to Mexico. Texas belong to Mexico.
Yeah.
California.
He's really trying to be in Russia.
All right, so peep this.
California.
Do you know it's against the international law to take land by force?
How they taking something belong to them? That's Russia.
They took my people shit.
What the fuck you talking about? They started taking it.
Well, this
what?
became law after World War II.
So what about when you don't pay your taxes? Don't they take your land by force?
I'm talking about sovereign countries taking other sovereign countries' land.
But that's
war.
Russia.
You
But that's
can't do
Russia. Vlad say, give my shit back. Then y'all fucking with the enemy? No, fuck that. We let you live. You called yourself Ukraine. You broke away from the Soviet Union, but now you bored. Now you faking. Nah, give us our shit back. Bow.
So you feel like we should be able in the world to start back taking land by force?
What the fuck you think America do?
Well, we ain't took no land. We've been having the same 50 countries since whenever. In the fucking our little outline little
what other country besides America got an embassy in damn near every country?
Every country got an embassy in every country.
No, they don't. Every country don't have an embassy in every country.
Damn near every country got embassies in every country.
No, not like
unless
America
they don't fuck with each other.
But America got an embassy in every country. Even the country that don't fuck with us.
Like who?
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, like who?
I didn't know we had one in North Korea.
We ain't got none over there no more because I did that.
Whoa.
I done that. Bitch, y'all got to go. Make your pussy back over there to the west. Yeah, we up in the north. I run all that.
Y'all heard he said he run it.
I run that.
But in other news, why y'all looking at me?
Cause
So you said in other news.
What the fuck? but back to the situation at hand. How do we sign up? Because I'm gonna be real with you. I walk my dogs through Queensborough. I help you clean up Queensborough, but you must ain't been in Lakeside.
You the
man.
one throwing the shit down in Queensborough.
You must ain't been in Lakeside.
That's too much walking for me.
It's fucked up.
I know that's right.
You hear me?
I know that's right.
But because
You know it's about Uglyville?
I mean Uglyville, I run that. We keep them grounds clean. We don't play. Stop playing.
I see y'all got y'all new trash can out there.
Yeah, baby, and we got new lunch. We got a brand new laundromat, man. I done that. Yeah.
So your office done got upgraded.
It's bow.
You got the flat in that bitch?
Nah, I'm gonna put one in there though.
Any more things in my notes?
Yeah, but how can I get down with your initiative? I wanna be down with what you're going through. I wanna be. Yeah, go ahead.
I right now it's just an idea, so like I just needed to get the word out there and see who would come help me because, like I said, I don't know anybody here, and so I just wanted to get the word out and see who would come help me.
I help you clean up.
Heard that.
I got you. You heard me?
You're lying.
On wool.
You're lying.
On wool. I will help her clean up.
You're lying.
Okay.
You're lying.
So look, do you feel like it's any racism still in Shreveport, Louisiana?
Yeah, a lot. You just go on Facebook. Go on. There's a lot of them. Just
To a little Shreveport post?
yeah, like those. There's one. It's called Mama Bear.
Kettle Mama Bear?
Something.
Man, we ain't said that name on here in about 5 months.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me not bring it up then.
He they biggest
What
fan.
you know about him?
I just hear things. Like I'm not in it. I've seen the posts. Like who else do I follow on Facebook? Carla Collins.
Yeah.
She makes a lot of posts about them, or did.
You heard of somebody named Jermaine?
No.
He a mama bear.
Oh, he is. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But me, I'ma always be optimistic about it. You know what I'm saying? At first I was like, if those mother bears and them C-word bees and all that. And then I
What the fuck wrong with you?
Huh? You alright? He cold?
Go in there or something. You gotta pee, go to the bathroom or something. You know, but all that shit.
You got pee? Huh? It's a bathroom right through there, man. Either way. But I ain't tripping off. I stopped tripping off the mama bears because I had went and worked at the motor show, the thing with the monster trucks, right? And every white woman walked by me that was middle aged. I thought they was a mama's bear. I swear to God. And so I said to myself, I can't be walking around paranoid being scared of middle aged white women. So I got to forgive the mama bears and love the mama bears. Besides, I seen a couple of them, they kind of cute.
So you forgive them?
Yeah, I'm trying to bone them like I own them.
You really started with them though.
How?
Talking about what you wanted to do to them.
But they should have stopped. They should have stopped messaging me.
That's sexual harassment.
How? If y'all started texting me, I'm telling y'all, leave me
You
alone.
giving them unwanted attention.
No, they wanted it because they ain't never stopped coming back for the attention. What you talking about?
But I see you got the green tint on your shades,
I had to, man.
match
Them
your
lights,
jersey.
yeah.
Everybody ain't able, man. What the middle? What that is, Cartier?
Hey, look, peek this, man.
The mama bears? She know the mama bell.
And
They
I
gonna
love
talk
them.
about you now.
Oh, they'll be okay. They'll be all right.
I hope you ain't got no background. They gonna find
Cause
it.
they gonna find it.
Oh. No. All they're going to see is that I work at Chili's. That's it.
Okay.
Don't tell them where you work.
Tell them where you work.
Oh.
They call your job and say you up on the podcast with some thugs.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because I'm the boss, so they're going to talk to me.
They gonna call corporate on you.
Oh yeah. Are you the boss?
I'm a general manager, so.
Yeah.
That's
Say
excellent.
my little partner right there need a job.
I need a job.
Okay.
I need a job. Y'all need a bus boy?
You ready to bust something, huh?
Y'all be a bus boy. I ain't gonna work around nobody money. Period.
Heard that.
I'm not counting no money that ain't mine. I count it, it's going with me.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Let's go and wrap this thing up. I'm finna go home.
For real though, family, look.
I miss?
I was working at Family Dollar, and I had got so good to where they wanted me to run the store. They were trying to put me in my own store.
You're lying.
Up down Monk House, but people kept breaking in Monk House, so they were trying to put me in little cuz in Monk House.
You're lying.
So they were like, both of y'all run the store, and I'm like, do I got to count money? They were like, yeah, you'll be responsible for counting money and dropping money. I said, well,
You can't count?
I don't want to go to jail, because I'm going to go to jail. And she was like, how? I'm like, because as soon as I get to counting that money and you want me to drop it off, I'm taking it home.
She ain't gonna hire you none, so.
See what I'm saying?
She
I don't.
You ain't gonna hire him none either.
I don't want to work around the money.
want-
I know me, so I'm being honest.
And then you want to work in the back of house. You don't work in front of house.
No, I'll be a bus boy.
That's front of house.
I work in the
work
front.
You got to bus
at a
tables, but
restaurant?
there's tips on there.
I ain't lying, baby. I'm talking about that safe money. I'm talking about
then
them
no.
thousands.
You work at a restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm talking about them thousands. Now,
We don't have thousands.
yeah, see that little tip money? I'm gonna leave that on the table. I don't care about that. I would tell you, they wanted me to be a manager, and I was gonna be responsible for getting the money out the safe and dropping it at the bank.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that money wasn't gonna never make it.
Oh, it's not worth it.
It ain't worth it, but it was gonna be worth it at the time. I mean, I done changed a lot, but hey, man, I'm a real project, baby. Like a sweet lick, we ain't gonna let that pass by. For real. On everything. Now I'm just messing with y'all, man. I ain't messing with them people, man. But I want to thank you for coming on here. You gonna have to come back on here again with us and talk a little bit more shit.
Okay.
Because
Gotcha.
I believe you're a little cussing person.
I am.
On my own, I knew it. You be cursing.
Ask my team members if you go up to my job, they'll let you know. I
Yeah.
cuss them out all the time.
Yeah, I knew you was a cursor. I know a cursor when I was raised by a cursor.
Oh.
Yeah. But what, man?
Nothing, man. What?
You was raised by a cursor.
I ain't say nothing.
Where you finna go?
I told y'all ass I'm finna go.
Oh, well, look, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look.
Man,
Hey.
ain't even an hour yet. I thought you be want to go 2 hours and shit. You changed on nigga, man.
I mean, I be wanting to go 2 hours when I'm in the bedroom.
You know what?
This ain't
Look,
the
I want
bedroom.
to thank y'all for tuning in.
You know what I'm talking
Once
about?
again to That Ain't My Business.
I
But
hold
let's
my
talk
butt
about
cheeks
it.
tight, real tight,
What?
and see how long I can, extend
did
the
it.
time.
No did it.
That's when I go 2 hours.
You know what?
Right now, I'm hungry. I've been on the train all day. I just come back from St. Louis. My son
You
there
said you
like
been
he
to train
crying
all
and
day.
shit.
Look,
I'm ready to
y'all go like, share, subscribe. Go to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. That Ain't My Business, but let's talk about it. I'm your boy. You know what I'm saying? PTB Ugly Man. I'm the MILF. the
And
legend.
Trump innocent.
And I'm the voice of this here great city.
And I'm your boy Nesto the Dunn, your favorite co-host.
It's your boy Pac-Man, the Hood's voice box.
And tell everybody what to reach it on social media if they want to come and help clean up the neighborhoods. You know what I mean?
So
we going to try to get that in motion.
Okay, so all my social medias are Meezy. It's MEEEEZ and 4 Ys.
Meezy?
Meezy.
I know that's right.
I told y'all.
What you told
She
her,
need to run
really?
for president.
I was just gonna say that.
She gonna make a fire president. I'm telling you, it's up, y'all.
Was you gonna be the running mate?
No, I want to be the Secretary of Treasury.
Well, you want to steal?
Hell no, I don't want to steal.
You definitely going down.
I don't want to steal. I just want to put the money where the money need to go.
Man, you would do something like steal the motherfucking that shit. You gonna steal the fucking Constitution?
You damn right. I'm
and
gonna
try to
steal-
go pun that motherfucker.
Ain't no go pun. We're gonna hold that bitch hostage until the changes be made. For real, because you got the legalized prostitution. You got the legalized sex working. You got to. How you gonna tell a person they can't sell something belong to them? You got to legalize it. And I bet Trump will legalize it. I bet he would if I called him. You gotta legalize that. You gotta legalize it. Legalize it.
All right, well, we gonna holler at y'all.
Yeah, man. Hey, so who you vote for, Trump or Biden?
Probably neither.
Probably neither. I'm with you.
Yeah, independent. Yeah, we out here. Yeah.
This ain't my business, but I just know about it.